Hello everybody, welcome back to another Shadowverse Worlds Beyond video. And today, I will be showcasing to you guys one deck per day, I guess, right? So, across this week, I'm going to be uploading one video on a new deck of a different craft. And today, I decided to upload one of the weirdest archetypes I think that Forest has ever gotten. And it's basically Buff Forest. So yeah, here's the deck list. I'm going to have the link in the description, right? Let me just explain a little bit of how it works. It's a really hard deck, by the way. So if you're not fond of complicated like line decks or like just execution heavy decks, probably stray away from this one. But nonetheless, it may be really fun for you to watch. So let's get right into it. So yeah, I added like a World of Games here for card draw because this deck uses a lot of 1 and 0 cost cards. So it's gonna be easy to proc the World of Games. Of course, like it's just like something that pairs really well with fairs in general. Alright, because you're going to need hand size. Alright. This card, for example, Elven Trapper, right? As you can see over here, you select your card in your hand and return it to the deck and add 2 fairies to your hand. This is actually a -1 in your hand outside of the fairies, of course, right? So, you don't really have like a lot of ways to make your hand size very healthy outside of drawing. All right, so you need to draw a lot since you're gonna be playing a lot of combo cards because this deck is all about hitting combo tree. You might be wondering, yo, how do I hit combo tree? Well, first off, you're going to evolve Teste if you can, of course. There's no tutor for Teste in standard, but when you do get the combo tree off every time after the fact that you evolve her, the end of your turn, you +1/+1 all of the followers in the deck. So that's insane, right? Just a reminder that on Fanfare, you increase your combo by 1 already. So if you're going second, save your coin. Maybe play 1 mana card like a fairy, a World of Games, anything, right? Like a play this plus a 1 mana card and you get the +1/+1 right away. So yeah, the idea of this deck is just buffing like everything into like a very hard to deal with amount. So for example, Congregant, right? Like Congregant can just become really big, right? Like 10, 12, something like that, and then just make the board unkillable, right? Remember, like cards like the cup from Havencraft is now gone, so there's no way for anybody to like clear board states like this, right? Like we also have, of course, Althenia. Althenia is only a ×2 here in the deck, is because Althenia is going to be the convenient removal super evolved target for us. It could also, I don't want her to be that much of a priority because the only thing getting buffed is Althenia herself. The good thing about buffing Althenia though is it kind of forces people to evolve into Althenia all the time. Even Belial, typically back then Belial would just be able to kill Althenia 1-1. Now they actually have to evolve for it because if you buff her, she's gonna be above 10 HP on a super evolve. So yeah, if you've noticed, there's not a lot of healing in the deck, and I'm actually doing this because I want to focus more on being ahead in the board once I hit my spike, right? Fairy Beast Whisperer is going to be my one of choice for healing since you don't need an evolve point for her, though you can like switch this with Gilnelis if you want, though remember Gilnelis needs an evolve point, right? Fairy Beast Whisperer is not only something that can deny Norman if you play this on turn 5 since it has Bane, but it could also be a huge source of healing come late game after the fact that you buff your deck, right? I also run one off of Grace of Swarm Petal. You can put this on ×2 if you want, right? I just really like this as an emergency draw for late game situations, right? Because surprisingly, you have a decent amount of draw already even without the Swarm Petal. For example, Crossbow Sniper. This is supposed to be just a removal card, right? The fanfare damage is based on his stats. So, right, this could be like a really cheap way to remove something if you get him buffed off and you do combo tree, you draw a card. As you can see, there's so much synergy with combo. Alright, you might be wondering as well, what is Aeriar doing in this deck? Well, Aeriar is here for us to refund the evos, right, in late game, because if you're evolving to maintain board pressure or tempo, you might want to have some evo refund so you can like do more evolves of Teste and even be bigger. You can be hella bigger, right? Speaking of like something that you need to make bigger, you want to make this like Varwid Fencer bigger, because combo tree, give this follower storm, and if you buff it, of course, well, let's say you buff 3 of this into a 7/7, that's already OTK even without evo. So yeah, so there's OTK potential, there's hand check potential, and yeah, like another card that I decided to add that I don't think a lot of people are running is Eradicating Arrow. This is just a really good card to put for your tempo and also for those really hard board states in the late game, because like Eradicating Arrow like goes through stuff like Aura. So in case you're reliant on targeted removal, Eradicating Arrow is gonna be your best friend, especially if you have a lot of Deepwood bounties, right? The Great Heart of the Glacial Realm card is really, really good because at the end of your turn, deal X damage split between all enemy followers. X is the follower's attack. So this card, right, you can do this thing where you evolve him, hit something, and then the rest of the board, if it adds up to the attack of Great Heart, then it's just full clear. And if you super evolve this guy, it gives you a crest that also combo tree, gives you another Deepwood bounty. So that makes it easy to set up like combos with your Varwin, with like continuously doing your Teste. You get the picture, right? So like you just get constant combo cards, and like with Deepwood bounty, you get healing as well. That's one of the reasons why actually I didn't put too much healing in the deck. Now, you might be saying, oh, you're playing all these combo cards, you're playing all this small tokens. Yeah, that's cool, you get the combo and all that thing, but doesn't this break or doesn't this lose hand? Well, cards like Magnified Malice is a card that if you do combo tree, you will gain a card back, which kind of like does the same thing. Like this one will do 2 damage to a random enemy, and when like you combo tree this, remember combo tree with this means you have to play this as the last card, right? You'll get the other version of it which heals you. So you can just like do this over and over again, and it will just like keep like coming back to your hand. I call this a fidget spinner. It's one of the funnest combo cards I've added to the game in my opinion. But since it does that, the moment you get one copy, it just like replenishes itself over and over. I only added 2 in the deck. Alright, and lastly, I'm going to talk about Mayor. Mayor. Okay, so what does this Mayor guy do? So typically, when you don't have, let's say you didn't draw New Beginnings, let's say you didn't draw Grace of Swarm Petal, let's say you didn't draw this cognitive shift that can redo a mulligan for you, or just shove in like cards you want to buff back in the deck. When those situations happen, it becomes kind of weird. So I was like, yo, what card should I put in deck that can fix those weird situations in the early game where I can't get things going and I have to bank on getting top decks? Well, Altaro, the Mayor of Babylon, is perfect for that, because this is kind of like a Godwood stuff, right? A Godwood stuff that people can interact with, but they can only interact it with AoE removal since it's ambush. Alright? So Altaro here probably is a negative tempo like play, but the good thing about Altaro is you get to play Altaro when you get to play Altaro and you get like a bunch of cards to fuel your turn, you can just like keep doing this thing where you spam cards, and then Altaro will keep drawing. There's actually situations where I had to kill Altaro just because he was drawing too many cards for me. So yeah, it's that great, alright? So that's also another reason why I don't put this on 2 personally. But yeah, if you're not gonna play this card, let's say you're a little on the F2P side, then probably run more copies of Grace. But yeah, that's your goal for this deck. just be big, just like threaten OTK if they're like half HP or something, and then like present them with the biggest boards known to mankind that they can't deal with. So yeah, I think this is an underrated deck actually. A lot of people think it's a meme deck. I also think it's a meme deck, but after winning a bunch with it, I gotta lie, seems kinda scammy. Alright, so this section that I'm showing to you guys are the other optional cards that you can use for this deck. Of course, Cruel is an ambush, right? It's really good for situations where like either you don't have a turn for play and your verse is a big board, you can play Cruel for that. You can play Cruel for threatening lethal, like a lethal setup. You play Cruel while after the fact that you buffer and then like you set up lethal with the 2 mana storms, right? You can also play Skipper in case there are boards that you can clear. I would probably not play Skipper anymore, sadly, because you know there's no more Bale synergy with her. Augury Cap, I mean Odin, I guess, right? Like you can use Odin as another storm that you can like buff with your deck. Howling Wolfman is also another option for that. If you're going to use these cards, by the way, just remember that you can use your Deepwood bounties, so you can like combo it with the 2 mana storm cards. All right, so let's say turn 10, use a 0 cost card and then Howling Wolfman and then two 2 mana storms, and then that's typically like a lot of damage or lethal, right? If you have issues when hand managing, you can run Garden's Allure. If you think you're unlucky as hell, even though you have a lot of joy, you can run Lyria. Lyria is not bad, also because in the late game, she's a 1 mana card that's really good with combo, of course, and she's a barrier. And if you buff something with barrier, we already saw what Enhanced Sword can do with buff barrier, right? So that's kind of banger. Alphamir, of course, is you can like run this as a one-off, something that you can use for making sure making your board like a bunch of wards, or you can use this for more reach. Gilnelis is better for reach as well, or like if you just want a source of heal, you can still buff Gilnelis with the Testia's quest. So this is like really convenient as well, right? Though it does need the Nevo. Titania is good for dealing with stuff like Intimidate or Wilbert, while also giving you the access to just spam fairies every turn, right? Yip Yip is really good for like having more value. That's it. This card is basically more value. If you're gonna play Yip Yip though, I heavily suggest like time string your Altenia and playing Satanid as your drain option. Alright? Because Satanid is kind of used like a bat in this deck, but you can sneakily actually have an alt win con if you put her in the deck, since you do run a bunch of evils. Also you run 3 area, so that's kind of banger. Mei is good if you're the tempo type of guy, right? If you like playing tempo playstyle, you can play Mei. You can play like a Ding Dong as well if you want more draw. And yeah, like I wouldn't play Ding Dong personally, but if you think you need more ward, even though you have a lot and you want more draw, you can have her as an option. F2P option as well. Fairy Fencer is good just because of the fact that Fairy Fencer could like be 2 cards in 1, like post Super Evolve for just 2 mana. So yeah, like if you want more tempo in the early game as well, Fairy Fencer is really good since it's a 2/2. Flight of the Swarm Petal is another card that you can use as removal. You can kill the enemy mayor with this, yeah. So that's really good. And of course, you get a fairy alongside it, so it can fuel your Testia turn and all that. Like Hamlet, if you have a lot of if you have like a lot of useless cards in your hand, or like cards that you don't necessarily want in the specific situation, or you just need something on curve on turn 3 because you don't have a lot of answers per turn, like a lot of cards for turn 3 outside of Miroku, Hamlet could be the answer for that. So yeah, like those are your options. Mulligan, I would probably want to keep World of Games and also Testia. If you get this 2, good. If you get like Elven Trapper, good as well. If you get Mayor, that's good as well. The rest, you can just draw them. Alright, but the important thing is this thing, and potentially this 2. Priority is Teste, and then World of Games, and then Mayor, and then this. All right, I'm going to show you guys some gameplay now, right? I'm happy to say that I reached like Diamond already on day 1 playing this 2 decks, Sword and Forest. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys in the next video, everybody. Peace.
私はもっと人間を知ろうと思う。始めるよ。顔。
Can you say you're a sword main? You can play your sword for your entire life and I'll still have more sword games than you, homie. Alright? I don't wanna hear it. Yep.
火のごとく。そうだね。楽しみにしておくよ。
I'm so surprised this deck actually works. Yep, it does. It's dog shit garbage. I don't know, man. You know? Day 1 Discord, some Discourse.
そうだね。楽しみにしておくよ。
吹きすさぶ宿命が俺を呼ぶ。
バラバラ別々出会って会えば。
よしよし。
Oh shit, Ward Haven? Bro, I don't have a skipper. This guy's gonna touch me. Oh. Oh.
その傘意のままに。
よし。どう対処する？位相拡大。
何して遊ぶ？
よし。
遊戯が負けてないもん。自分を信じて。
It's okay. We'll overdraw a useless spell. Or a mayor. Maybe 2 World of Games was a bit. No, it's fine. He has to trade this anyway.
心の強さで。
絶望こそが救いとなろう。
くだらねえな。
Nah, it's alright. It's just a dog. All good.
大きな力を。
Hmm?
何して遊ぶ？
どんな終わりを迎えると。試練は続くのだ。
Guys gotta do will.
救えはしない。俺も。
止まらないよ。
Mm.
来るな。責任は取るさ。
Anyways. I didn't even finish my sentence yet, man.
じゃあ応用といこうか。
The dog.
背負い続ける。
No Odin? Why would you run? I mean, you can run Odin in this deck, I guess. But I don't like Odin. I'm not trying to rush the game. I'm trying to like hold somebody hostage, make them regret installing type shit.
天の相手に。
Just like this guy's game plan, you know? Me and this guy have a lot of things alike.
天の導きどこしへ絶えず。
Oh shit. Ooh. Wait a second, I can't kill everything. This is 11. Hello? Wait, there has to be a better solution. Another dog? No, another dog doesn't clear. I think I should have used this taller dog last turn. That was me being greedy. Yeah, it's alright.
来たれ風よ。新芽がために。新しいおもちゃ。
終わらせようか。
新しき道を開こう。
What is he gonna do, John?
古きを。古きを。困ったものですよ。
Dude, I feel like Altenia's the Orcus of Forest now, dude. It's just a good dump, dude. Literally. He has no John, so what is he gonna do here? No? What do you mean? Hey man, if I have a one of Odin, I would have top decked it into the Wilbert. That's just how it is, man. Peko Mama? Peko Mama is playable? Are you playing rotation or unlimited? Oh, this is rotation. Does my boy not have a clear for Altenia?
なんか
Oh my fucking god! Nah, that's bullshit. That has to be bullshit. Nah, that has to be bull. Nah, gao my ass, bro.
その風意のままに
That was
どう対処する
位相拡大
that ass.
うせだそれしろ
絡まらないようにと。
邪魔するからなのじゃにゃん楽しい楽しい試練は続くわ
Roddy has a fraud card so far. I mean, I'm not saying that as a final statement, but so far he's fraud in my opinion.
天地は干上がり私をねだる心の強さで神なさい
Are you passing? No shot, you're passing, right? If he's passing, he doesn't get to heal. Oh yeah, he has to pass, I think. Oh no! Oh no! He's gonna eat. Oh, heal na. Oh, heal na. 6 damage, bro. Type shit. Mayor.
絡まらないようにと。
何して遊ぶ何して遊ぶえいえいまた遊ぼう何して遊ぶ猪スカ町
終わるがいい。
何を信じればえいえい
引っかかれ。
また遊ぼう試練は続く
W.
天使長の力を味わうといい。
That's a big ass jaw. 3 mana, draw your entire deck. I hear, boy! Draw my entire deck! Oh my god. Yo, can somebody send me that short actually? Oh my god, dude. Banger. Okay, okay, man.
食えはしない。俺も。
Okay, okay. I see what you. I know what you are. I know what you are. I know what you are, homie.
その風意のままに
少し吹雪くぜ。
背負い続ける。
じゃあ応用といこうか
位相拡大うせだ
絡まらないようにと。
何して遊ぶ拡大
クールだろ。
Kudaro. Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Ah! Shit! 5 mana heal to full? Hello? Oh, did I have the crest already? Oh shit, my bad, G. Yeah, my bad, my bad. I wasn't paying attention. I could have full card with Morocco then.
神は
Oh my god!
他はに
Peko Mama! Wow, so good, this Peko Mama. So good, so cute, so funny, so big. My beautiful bone monster. I'm sorry, man. Bone monster's gone now, dude. Oh my goodness gracious.
I have to say Shia, I find it endlessly hilarious that Forest has basically become SV Classics buff archetype and dragon, the craft this strat originated from, is just homeless
Om.
くっつき合わせて なんだ縮小何して遊ぶ
引っかかれ試練は続くの
Slow and painful death. I mean, I should have gone face, but yeah, it feels like a dragon deck. Yo, guys, are you sure the devs forgot that? You know, like, yo, guys, you know, we're working on dragon, and then like, yo, guys, why is the insignia green? Yeah, this is literally a dragon deck.
私の邪魔をしないでください
Playing like an ape. Oh shit. Wait, no super evil effect on this?
あるならばあやめあるならばあやめならばあやめならばあやめ
Good luck, bro.
あやめな
Oh, that's a screenshot. That's actually a screenshot. What the fuck, dude? This deck is so fucking good. What? Oh, hell no. Where's the John, bro? Yeah, where's the John?
の神を信じれば
Oh.
吹きすさぶ宿命が俺を
I see. Oh, wait, you're just warding up. Wait, you can't even attack, homie. Ah, shit. Wait, what do we do here? We have an 8-7 dog. Surely I don't miss lethal here, right?
終わらせないわ
Right. I would never
何を信
miss
じれば
lethal. Now, right? Right. Right?
邪魔するからなのじゃ
Right?
にゃん何をするのじゃ
Am I missing lethal? I think I am.
どんな終わりを迎えようか
終わらせようか
滅びないさいいね
I think I am actually.
終わらせないわ嘘でしょ拡大
I missed this.
終わらせないわ
Oh wait, I did it. I
終
did
わ
it.
らせないわ
I did. I did.
次は負けないわ
I think I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
上出来だ
Yeah, I'll tell you, Evo was better, guys. I'm sorry, dude. I just wanted to play the. I just wanted to play the mirror, guys. All right. I just wanted to play the mirror. Okay.